No, I was born in England actually, and then we moved to Canada when I was 18 months old. And we first lived in the Vancouver area, and then we moved to northern Vancouver Island. And I grew up on Vancouver Island. And then I went to university in Vancouver. And we lived in Vancouver and all kinds of different areas. North Vancouver, West Vancouver. So we've settled here in Victoria, and this is it. So traveling.
It's a beautiful place.
Love it. Just love it. We've got an old 1911 house that's never going to be finished. It's wonderful. We live in walking distance of a nice little village. The beach is a 5-minute walk from here. It's perfect. You know, I will sometimes get up at 5 and get working on something. I get online. I chat with a friend in Ontario who has a gallery, and we back and forth, and then I'll chat all day. Like, I'll have the MSN open all day long, and I'll be chatting in and out with my friend Wanda Shum. She's claying, I'm claying, and we just say we're on in and out mode. So we're talking all day long. It's like our water cooler, and then we're both working in production, back and forth, and that's it. I'll work till lunch. I used to watch all my children in the middle of the day, but they canceled it. I'll spend the day pretty much 100% working.
Really? Until 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah, and then I'll stop. I've got CNN on all day long. I'm a news junkie. I don't draw them anymore, but I love horses. Just love them. Yeah, like when I'm watching the what is that Downton Abbey that everyone's watching. I'm looking at the horses. Oh, look at his horse! Oh, I love that one. Oh, look. If I had a horse, it would look like that.
I never even noticed them.
No way.
I'm looking at the dresses, you know.
Yes. Oh, I love it. One of the things, inspiration. Xena Warrior Princess. I love the costuming and the jewelry on that show. Oh, that was so cool. That was when I was making muses. I would just sit and I'd have my sketchbook out when that was on, because I would, you know, the Amazons and their cool headdresses and stuff. Yeah, I found Xena to be very inspiring in many ways. I find if I visit online groups a lot or visit other people's websites and stuff, I find myself influenced. So I kind of like to step back and so work on my own path and see where I go. And if I get really stuck, I might Google polymer clay such and such and see what I can see, and then go back. It usually takes 5 minutes to kind of, okay, I got an idea there. But I kind of like to be able to work solo. If I'm really stuck for an approach, I Google kids' art.
Really?
Like, yeah. I remember one time, because of the way that I do it with polymer, you can't really get too fussy about the way that something is made. Like, it has to be very stylized. And I remember one time in particular, I was really stuck on a way to do a fish. And I Googled kids art fish. And then it took like 2 pictures, and I went, that's it, and shut down, and I had the idea. But kids art that goes back to when I was teaching art in primary school. They go right to the bone. They see it, and you'll get the most important lines are down on the paper right away. And that's where, so if I need a stylized image of something, I'll check there. Before I would look at it at another polymer clay site, I'd hit the kids art.